Hello everyone. This week we're redoing our fire pit patio area and our pool walkway. Thanks for joining us.
At this point in the project, I'm sifting the pea stone to separate it from the topsoil. Hi folks, this is a paver walkway we put down with kind of a motley assortment of materials that we had on hand. Some leftover pavers, some bricks, some of these big patio tiles. I tried to put them together in kind of a artsy way, so it seems to work out well. But now I'm going to spread some polymerit sand in the joints. It'll help keep out the weeds and keep the joints secure. Here we go. And that's it. Okay, this is what it looks like now while it's still wet. And I can show you an example of what it looks like when it's dry. Like this. So it's a little expensive, $23 for the tub, but it goes a long way and well worth it.
So we have a cute little tree stump in our yard that we had cut down a tree from years ago. Well, this tree stump has sat in this little wildflower area of the garden, and we would sometimes place a little dish on top for a little makeshift bird bath. We had switched out the bird bath dish, which is actually the bottom of a planter, and we had put this lantern, which we found on Facebook Marketplace, for I think about $5, and we had painted it blue because it was a little rusty and getting old, and we just placed it on top because we thought it would be really cute as a decorative element to the garden. And this over here is what we call our secret garden. This used to be an area where we had a ton of brambleberry bushes, our raspberries, which is how it became Brambleberry Cottage. We have since moved a lot of the bushes. We still have some raspberry bushes on the edging. It just seemed to be more conducive to our lifestyle. But we still do have brambleberry bushes all around, like raspberries, blueberries, which isn't really brambleberry, raspberries, blackberries, and this particular area is now becoming our secret garden. So what he's doing is he's lining with a wire, an old wire, folks, don't worry, we don't use this, but it's just to line a path so we have a more smooth line, and we're going to remulch. We're hopefully going to have a sitting area here soon. And that's that.
Hi everyone. Sitting here on our new fire pit patio. I just built this. We had some leftover pavers from our front patio. And all it took was some mason sand that I put down underneath. And a bin of polymeric sand for dressing in between the cracks. And I just was kind of creative as I could to build it around. It was just a leftover, whatever we had left over of the pavers. This fire pit we had built, our original fire pit was a semicircle up against kind of our retaining wall, which wasn't really working for us. So we moved it out into the center, repositioned it so people could sit all the way around it.
And it wasn't safe either.
It wasn't safe. There was plants growing near it and so forth. So all it took was a bag of mortar mix for like $8 at Home Depot, and $23 for a bin of polymeric sand, and we were lucky enough to have these 3 pavers. So it was a pretty inexpensive, entertaining area for us.
And we have our stones here that were on the property.
Right.
And we did buy, did you mention the mortar?
Yeah, yes, I did.
The mortar mix. So with a bag of mortar, was it 1 bag? 1 bag of mortar and the stones we had on property, we built a nice fire pit. And the wood, we're very lucky to have the wilderness and as part of our property in our backyard. So we're able to, when the trees get a little out of hand, and they do quickly after a few years, we cut them down and have some firewood. So a lot of, we live off the land as best we can, which is great. I advise anyone who has the ability to do that, if you're blessed enough to have that, do it. You do have to dry out, how long do you have to dry out the wood?
Usually a year or so.
Okay, so about a year or so. So tell them about the bench.
Bench was built from recycled pressure-treated wood. There's actually used to be a bridge that was torn down and discarded at a place I used to work. So I gathered the materials, brought them home, and we've used it for 2 or 3 different projects over the years. And this bench is the final one. And then about the other furniture.
Yeah, before we get into that, I just want to say that sideline, people tend to offer us materials when they're getting rid of it. What's great about it is we know a lot of great people who have great materials. We're very lucky. We tend to also pick up things on the side of the road. We buy things very, very cheap. We love to thrift at thrift stores, and we do buy brand new things.
We're strong into recycling. We're using materials that are silly to throw away, that there's still some life in them. Like these pavers were going to be ground up into dust by the company who was building the new patio, and we built 3 different projects with them. So. And
it looks great. It looks very nice, and it's saving the planet a little at a time, and boy, do we love that. The furniture, back to the furniture. So the furniture here we have, if you can see this, we have a couple of these rocking chairs that we had bought off Facebook Marketplace. That is our friend, the Facebook Marketplace. We love to buy off that. When we bought these, they were probably $50 maybe for the 2. What were they?
We had bought 4 originally, and it was $10 each.
$10 each for 4. I forgot about that.
So $40 for 4.
2 didn't make it. We
used them for a couple of years, and they started falling apart.
Yeah, because we kept them outdoors. We didn't keep them on a porch or anything. But we have 2 left. They have stayed in great condition. We, every maybe year, every couple of years, we sand them down, we repaint them, we seal them up, and they look great. And they're here out on our patio, almost said front porch, our patio here, our fire pit patio. And, well, I'm probably going to move the camera so you can see. I want to show you a chair. I love this chair. My son had taken wood shop in high school, oh gosh, 4 or 5 years ago, and he surprised me with this one Christmas, this beautiful Adirondack chair. I used to spend summers at the Cape when I was a kid, and this always reminded me of the Cape. I always wanted to have Adirondack chairs. Eventually, I think that's our goal, is to have Adirondack chairs all around the fire pit. But anyway, he knew that, and he surprised me by making it himself. So it's pretty cool, a gift. Let me show you that. This adorable Adirondack chair. Look at how pretty that is. My son made that for me in woodshop. It was such a great gift. And it was wood, and I had painted it white. So pretty. I was shocked. I don't even know how we did it, how we got it here without me knowing, because I work from home. But it's pretty neat. So, while we're talking, I just wanted to tell you, we are not sponsored by them. I am not doing an ad for them. I just want you to know these great products. I really believe in telling people about products that I love. And one of these products is this Murphy's Eucalyptus Oil. This is so awesome for keeping bugs off, like mosquitoes. And it's a natural product. It is not a harmful chemical. We love Murphy's products. However, Murphy's, if you want to sponsor us, we're game. We love these products. This is Murphy's, if you can see it well, Naturals. It's an incense stick. And they are a bug repellent, which is great. And it really works, folks. This is a stick. We just had one of these. Actually, I think this was a pretzel, a little pretzel bin. We save everything, guys, I'm telling you. We have some sand. We pick it up by the bucketfuls at a, what do you call it?
Gravel yard.
Gravel yard. So,
$1.25 a bucket.
Okay, $1.25 a bucket. Awesome. And we...
Left over from our projects.
Yeah, and we like to have some around every now and then and build a great relationship with these people, guys, because... they always have materials ready for you, and sometimes they'll strike a bargain with you. But anyway, this incense stick, which is so great, and you light it and let it blow out, or blow it out, and it just gives this like citronella-like smoke. And it's great because it keeps the bugs off. It really, really works. And some of those products don't always work, but anyway. That's that. Again, not an ad. We're not sponsored by them. We wouldn't mind being sponsored by them, but we just wanted to show you these products because they really work. So, we're not doing a huge fire tonight because we have lots to do, but we love to settle down as much as we can all times of the year, but especially in the summer. Definitely Paul's favorite, correct?
Definitely.
Yes. I'm more of a water fan, so I love the pool. Paul is more of a fire, but I do love the fire. Sometimes we're very lucky to have our son playing guitar by the fire, and it's just a fun thing to do. And sometimes in the night, which is so great, you will see up here in the woods here that we have as part of our backyard, you will see really pretty little fireflies. Sometime a random firework will go off by someone. And bats. Oh my God, bats. They're so great. But anyway, and that keeps the mosquito population down, folks. So one of these days, we'll probably way up in the woods, we'll build a little bat house. So here's the project again. And Bella. Hi, Bella. So that's it, folks. Thank you for joining us again another week. We so love doing this and so love being here with you all. Paul and I really enjoy doing yard work. We love gardening. We love building things.
Sprucing up the place.
Yeah. Using recyclable materials. We love that. And new things too.
Right.
I love to shop. But I always love a bargain. Anyway.
If you've enjoyed these videos, do us a favor, hit the like button. Or even better yet, subscribe. That way you never miss a video.
That would be awesome. We'd love to have you along. Happy summer, guys. Thanks for joining us. Bye.
Bye.